Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending the workshop. My name is Sam Lee. I am an academic success coach from the Learning Center at UW Green Bay. My colleague is Kristen Espinar. Before I get started on the Anticram workshop, I want to remind you of the services that Kristen and I support. We help students develop time management and organization skills, enhance study and test-taking strategies, ESL support, manage technology and academic studies, such as Canvas or Google Apps, or Microsoft products. And then also we support students on navigating that transition to college level learning. You can reach us via email, so our emails are listed there, or you can set up an appointment with us. Our Navigate link is listed on our website, and the easiest way to get to our website is to go to uwgb.edu and then search for Academic Success Coaching. This workshop is anti-cram, so trying to avoid that cramming for exams. We've all been there, last minute studying, late nights, pulling all-nighters, being stressed and worried, having headaches from lack of sleep. I hope that with this workshop, you were able to apply some tips to avoid the cramming. So looking at the schedule for this fall, December 13th is the last day of classes. December 14th is when final exams begin, or maybe they've already started for you. December 20th is the last day of final exams. So the first thing I want you to think about when trying to avoid cramming is to stop procrastinating. I know it's hard to do, but you have to do that to be very effective in studying for your exams. Your finals are next week. You need to get your mind ready to study. Also, start planning now to study and not a couple of days before the exam. Remind yourself that study sessions are for studying and not for other things, and limit distractions. So, like I said before, your finals are next week. How can we get our mind ready to study? You can do things like tell yourself why you need to study, and then also say things to encourage yourself. So, for example, I can say this to myself out loud. I'm going to study early so that I don't cram. I'm going to get an A on this exam. I can do this. You might even have to write this on a Post-it note as a reminder, or place it on your desk or wherever you study. Be as positive as possible. Avoid negativity. With starting to plan now to study, you need to build flexibility in your schedule so that you can allow yourself more time for studying. So you can do things such as avoid planning major events during this time. And if possible, maybe you can reduce work or volunteer hours, schedule shorter meetings for organizations or like appointments. And if for those meetings, you can just get information from minutes or from emails, do that rather than attend the meeting. With the study sessions, make sure you constantly remind yourself that these sessions are for studying. Avoid studying with friends. That does not mean avoid your friends. We need to still enjoy the presence of others, but if you are more engaged with talking with your friends rather than doing your coursework or studying, your friends may not be the best people to study with. Now, if you have a good friend that's in the same class and you do study well together, then that's fine. That's great. Also, study with people that know the material. So like classmates, tutors. You can attend study sessions to connect with others. This way, if you have questions, someone is right there to help you out or go through the process with you of figuring it out. Now, with limiting distractions, the major thing is your phone. So you have to get off your phone. You have to turn it off. Maybe you have to hide it. You need to avoid social media. Also, study in a comfortable yet effective location. A good spot is the library. Your bed or your room may be comfortable, but everything around it can distract you. So find a good spot, such as the library. You can also let friends and family know that you are studying. This way they know that you're not just trying to avoid them and that they know that you have other responsibilities. Have visual reminders to focus on studying. So having that post-it note on your desk. If your phone is not a distraction, you can set alarms on your phone. You can put things on your planner. Also, keep a bottle of water and snack near you while you're studying. Sometimes getting up to get a drink of water or snack is that unintended break that kind of breaks the flow of study. So if you're hungry or you're thirsty, something's right there. You can quickly eat or drink and then get back to studying. Remind yourself that you have breaks to quickly check your phone or watch a video. Sometimes knowing that you have a break sets your mind at ease, and therefore you're not distracted about thinking, when's my next break? So to stop procrastinating, realize that your finals are next week and get your mind ready to study. Start planning now to study, not a couple days before the exam. Remind yourself constantly that study sessions are for studying and limit those distractions. Another tip for you to avoid cramming is to set time aside to study. 30 minutes to an hour each day for each course. We want to avoid that cramming because trying to study all night may cause you to be too tired during a test. You could lose focus or even fall asleep in class. Set that schedule. So here is mine. From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., I'm studying biology. From 3:15 p.m. to 4:15 p.m., I'm studying history. And from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I'm studying math. Don't forget to schedule breaks because we all need those breaks. It's not very effective to study, 3, 4, or 5 hours straight without those breaks. So schedule those breaks. And then also schedule time for important things such as eating. Remember, you are still human. Be specific on the break time and other events that you plan. Schedule everything. And also schedule out the whole week. Even if it's the same schedule, having that visual helps you see your progress as well as provide you a visual of what is to come. Now, if your now if your mind gets bored of the same schedule, you can make slight changes. So take a look at my Friday schedule. I decided that I would go out to eat for dinner. That pushes my time to study history back, but it's only a slight change. And I'm not going out every night to eat, but I thought maybe, by Friday, I'm probably gonna get pretty tired of the same schedule. I need some fresh air and a change of scenery. Once I've made those slight changes to my schedule, I'm going to stick to my schedule. And you need to stick to your schedule. A friend may call you up to go out. Tell that friend that you're busy and ask your friend if you can go out with him, during a break time or a time that you're not studying. You have to be able to learn to say no and stick to your schedule. Because the last thing you want to say is, I should have studied rather than go out with my friends or rather than doing this. With studying, you can rewrite your notes. So don't write them verbatim, but condense them or reorganize them. Find a technique that works for you, such as Cornell notes or flashcards or doing a diagram, but don't rewrite them verbatim. And then the night before the exam, you should save that for review. This is not the time to start studying something new. Rather, you should be reviewing material that you struggled with during the week or that you need a quick refresher for. Don't sacrifice sleep because you need that before the exam. So prep yourself for final exams. Avoid that cramming by stopping the procrastination, setting time aside to study, build a schedule and stick to it. I know you can do this. You can do well in your exams. So try out my tips, see if it helps you out. This concludes my workshop on Anticram. If you have any questions about this workshop, you can reach out to me via email, or you can book a session through the Navigate link from our website. Also in the future, if you would like to learn more about time management or organization, enhanced study and test taking strategies, ESL support, managing technology and academic studies, or navigating that transition to college level learning, please reach out to the academic success coaches. Thank you for attending the workshop, and good luck on your exams.